Hello, how are you all? Thank you for joining us this beautiful Friday morning. Have you got a bit of sunshine? We've got some sunshine. We have. You're driving this morning. I think it was rather lovely to drive
It was.
in with
It was
the
a
sun
beautiful
out.
morning.
Yeah.
I don't care, even if it's a little bit cold, as long as the sun's shining.
Sun's out. Yeah, of course it is. So welcome everybody to our Highlight Crafts VIP live shopping. And of course we have our lovely Emma returning with Emlems, which we're super excited now. Come a little bit closer. Now, on this show we have got brand new world lunch, because it's not anywhere else, is it?
Nowhere else.
World lunch, okay? Not lunch, launch. Oh, you can see how this is going to go. I have had my tablets. They'll kick in a minute. So, world exclusive. Nowhere else, okay? Not even on Emma's website.
No.
Okay? And I will tell you up front straight away, when you start seeing these, so we're talking all about their beautiful new stamps. There are limited stocks.
Absolutely
okay?
limited quantity, yeah.
There's just a limited quantity. So fastest fingers first. And the sooner you start checking out, the sooner the lovely Emma can start getting them packed and out to you in the post. So good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Hope you had a lovely fun hour with the Minecraft Studio show with our fabulous David. And he taught you lots of hints, tips and techniques. Speaking of David, hello. Hello, and you're in here. Oh, he's come rifling stuff. Off he goes with his. He's on the borrow. All right then. See you later then. Thanks. Bye. With his nice blue fingers, we're going to start calling him Smurf. So, welcome everybody. Like I say, brand new launch. Of course, if you're watching us, you know how to watch us. But did you know that you've got some other alternatives? So if you're watching us on your social media platform, either Facebook or Instagram, welcome and thank you for joining the family. However, you can, if you've got the app on your TV, you can be watching us on YouTube, which again is super exciting, but you do still need to shop on your social media platform. When you're shopping on Instagram or Facebook, I will give you a shop code. And the first one is shop mushroom, okay? Type that into the comments and you will get that added to your into your basket. Now, when you're ready for checking out, you will have had messages back to you that says, thank you very much for your reservation. Open one of those messages, there's a link, click the link, it takes you straight to the website, you log in and you check out. That easy. However, you might be watching us on our website itself, okay? So over on Highlight Crafts VIP, you'll be able to watch us there. And what happens is, down the side of the screen, you have got all the elements already listed. All those products are there for you. When you choose your product, click on the product. It says add to basket. Add it to your basket. When you do that, you will then get a little basket icon appear on your screen. Click on that, log in and check out. It is that easy. And if I can do it, everybody can do it, because I am, let's say, technology. I'm not friendly with technology.
A tech phobe.
Yes, there we go. I've got a phobia against it. I'm learning slowly. So welcome. Lots of love in the comments this morning. Hello, Lynn, Jonathan. Hi, good morning, Jonathan, Carol, Jane, Lynn. We've got everybody here. So thank you for that. Now, like I say, brand new launch, world exclusive, never seen before, Emlems new stamps, and they are very like a whimsical-esque.
Yes, I love the variety, because I've picked the kind of stamps that appeal to a lot of people. The most popular categories that we do in moulds. Yeah. We brought it out with the stamps.
Stamp form. And then also we've got download papers on the show. So if you're new to stamping, you could just download your papers or buy the papers. Yep. Can you buy the paper set?
You can, yes.
Download them or buy them as they are in a paper bundle, and you will be able to then just do a silhouette stamp, just an outline stamp, and add to what your images are already there. So we're going to start here because there's quite a lot on the counter. So shop mushroom is this one. Oh, How sweet. We've got our lovely little mushroom fairy, okay? And you've got some cracking prices on these, Emma. £8.49. You have already got, remember, this is brand new. And it's only here on live shopping that Emma brings us these prices. So you've got a £4.50 saving already on this show, okay? On here. Now, these are super cute. They did make me giggle when I saw them. Shop Granny. These are your granny stamps. Now look at these characters.
Yeah.
Can you see somebody in there that you already know?
Oh, absolutely.
Is this one of your grannies that you can see them there? Shop Granny gets you the granny stamps. Again, £8.49. You've got a £4.50 saving. Now if you do the craft math like I do, so there I've already saved £9. Okay? So if I put another set of stamps in, I'm getting them for free.
Exactly, yeah, absolutely. And
that's what's happening in my head.
And free postage as well.
And free postage. Yeah. So in my head, I'm adding up all what you're giving us as savings. So I now know that I'm getting. You're not going to get them for craft maths.
Of course,
you know where
yeah,
I mean.
yeah, I know what you mean.
So now we're going to go shop book, and these really are lovely. Now imagine having these at home and you're colouring them in. These are your lovely bookmark stamps. So they're all fairy tale ones. Again, £8.49 with a £4.50 saving already in there. And remember, as Emma said, it's free postage for you, which is just brilliant. Then we're going to go on to Raven. I really like these.
Yeah, Raven.
Now, whether you are into your mythical, mystical, or your steampunk, etc.,
yes, absolutely.
It does go across quite a few genres. But also, maybe, can you make and sell if you make?
Absolutely, you can make and sell whatever you like using our products.
Brilliant. So with the Raven, if you've got a bird sanctuary,
yeah, exactly.
you can be doing things for that as well. If you follow somebody and you look after a bird sanctuary, or you assist in one, this would be lovely.
Doesn't have to be gothic. No, it can be
doesn't have to be gothic.
Wildlife,
it can be really pretty. So then we've got shop wolves again. Maybe if you follow a sanctuary or something, that would be fabulous. Again, £8.49, another £4.50 saving. I love these.
Yeah, wolves are always so popular. Yeah.
And again, really simple. Just think, so if you're brand new to stamping, this particular one, think really clean, simple cards. One stamp, maybe if you like your embossing, a bit of black embossing powder over the top so it pops, onto white cardstock, and just mat and layer these onto monochrome card. Would look beautiful. Really quick and easy, simple cards. See, so now we're going to go on to shop dolls. Now
the great thing about with the stamps, if you wanted to use your stamps on a darker card, but it's not going to show up very well with your black, that's where your embossing would look wonderful. So you can still use it.
Gold or white, white would look lovely. White and black would look fantastic. Shop dolls. These are your gothic doll stamps. They are super cute. Again, £8.49, £4.50 saving. Now, the lovely Emma has coloured all these in for you, so you've all got an idea. But they are they all A7, A7 set? Are they all A7 size?
Yeah, so that they are 11 by 16 centimetres. I'm not very good when it comes to inches. I'm better with centimetres.
Yeah. So I think they are like an A. Do they look A7 to you, Sophie?
I don't know. No. I think
C6 or something like that. Anyway.
Oh yeah, C6.
The
C6, yes.
C6, there we go. I knew it was something like that. And then we're going on to our Shop Elegant. This is fairy teacups. Aren't these super cute?
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
I think these are really lovely. Now also, when we're talking about our stamps, because they're the polymer stamps, you can also do your embossing powder and then stamp into them. And leave an imprint as well, can't you?
Absolutely.
Which is just beautiful. Just add sticky ink to your stamp first so it doesn't stick to your powder. Again, £8.49 for our fairy tale teacups, for the fairy teacups. Again, another £4.50 saving. Then we've got Shop Potion. Now, when I came in, we spoke to Emma last night, didn't we, Lewis?
Yeah.
I'll say we, the royal we. And when she mentioned the potion, and
They
I was
are,
like,
yeah, one of my favourites.
oh, a little bit of a squeal. I do love something like this.
You can use them. You can just use all of them in so many different ways.
Yeah. And even if you don't, let me just move this so I can just see. Even if you don't want this piece on here, you know, the actual lettering.
That's right, yeah.
When you stamp it, wipe that off.
These actually come as different separate stamps.
So these are all, so you can actually put them in or out.
Yeah, so when you look at the actual stamps, you can see that you can actually remove the lettering and just do the bottle. So,
I didn't see that on this packet.
So
I see. So this.
So you've got the option then. So you can either do, you know, all your words everywhere, or you can put it in the bottle.
But these now, because they are just, that's a craft to do, looking after
great,
crafters
isn't it?
there,
Yeah,
isn't it?
definitely.
Absolutely. So now you've got you've not just got bottles, you've got a boatload of sentiments as well, and also empty bottles. So maybe, you know, if you buy the 2 red robins and you get the little tiny gathering ones, all of these are now all containers to put your flowers in.
Yeah, exactly. So really versatile.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent idea.
Brilliant. So they really are.
I can just
fabulous.
imagine somebody doing a project, a card or a canvas, and doing a nice wooden shelf with the bottles on
it,
or even doing like an
apothecary.
That's right. Table with all of them on.
Yeah, that'd be super. So there's a lot of versatility in this one. So shop potion, £8.49, £4.50 saving. Then we're going on to the quirky girls.
Oh, another favourite.
These are really super cute. Now, I'm sure, again, there's somebody in here that's a member of your family that you've already spotted. So shop quirky, again, £8.49. You've got a £4.50 saving. And then finally, along the stamps, we have got our wizards. And I love these because you know, you can use them again across lots of, whether it's mythical and mystical, maybe somebody, you know, for World Book Day.
Yeah, exactly. A wizarding birthday party.
All of that. Yeah. So shop wizards, wizard stamps, £8.49, £4.50 saving again. These are super cute. Now, another one that you can't get anywhere else, it is brand new, is one of the stencils. So shop leaves. $6.99.
Which one is this one?
Leaves.
Oh, this one. Yep.
That's your brand new one.
That's the one. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Shop leaves. $6.99. You've got a £3 saving already, and remember, you've got free postage with Emlems, which is really very generous of you. Can't get that anywhere else. That is launching here on this show right now, which is brilliant. So thank you for bringing us that.
No, you're very welcome. We didn't have a chance to do the samples for the stencils, but there's loads of inspiration on our Facebook page, Emlems Silicone Moulds Limited, and you'll be able to see lots of pictures and inspiration there. I will be doing a sample of this at some point in the next week, and I will put that on my Facebook page.
Which is brilliant, isn't it? Just log on there. There's so much on there for you to actually get that inspiration from. And even if it's only a style of card and you think, I like that style, but I'm going to use it with my quirky girls. Or I like that style, but I'm going to use it with my wizard and the wolves.
Exactly, because that's what the inspiration is all about.
All it's about.
And sharing all your work. I love it when you share your work on our page. You bring the products to life, and it's magical.
It is lovely. Now, finally, Shop Acorn. Okay, now this is one that is already out there, but did you say it's not on your website?
It's not on the website, no. This is only available here at the moment.
How cool's that? So this is your acorn and leaves stencil, $10.99. Again, you've still got that additional £2 saving. It's a
good size as well.
It is a really good size.
8 inch by 8 inch. You know, you can see if I just, you've got all your leaves, you've got all the different shapes.
A repeat pattern.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It goes fantastic with you know, your green men, you know, the moulds that we sell, green men. You've got all your squirrels, your wildlife. You know, a backing, just the backing for so many different projects.
I think even with the farm animals.
Oh, absolutely.
That would still work in
really
the background for all of that. I love that. Brilliant. And remember, when you've got a stencil like this, you can actually put them through. You might not get much of emboss, but you will get a texture on your cardstock when you put it through your die cutting machines as well with your embossing folders. So shop Acorn for that one, $10.99, a lovely big 8x8 stencil. Now we're going to go over to here because this is really super exciting. I'm going to flick through some of these. Which one is this one, Emma?
So this is the fairy tale characters.
This is your fairy tale characters, okay?
This is a fairly recent range that we've brought out, and we will be bringing all the fairy tale moulds to Highlight Crafts very soon. But this is almost like a kind of teaser where you can actually get them on the downloads first.
I've spied a sample already that's over there for the fairy tale. We'll show you in a moment. So this one is Shop. Would you help me? Fairy, there we go. Oh, I've got it. Shop Fairy, £6.99. You've got a £6 saving on these guys. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm going to flick through. I'm going to try and do it that you get to see what you're getting here. Look at the artwork. Do you know, your artwork is just amazing. Now, you can either get this as a pack as well, can't you? But for the download, £6.99 for this download. Now, now just think about, those houses are beautiful.
These are all your beautiful traditional fairy tales. You think back to your childhood and they're all, you know, original designs. They're all made by real artists. They're beautiful.
With your stamps,
it would look great,
stamps.
Wouldn't it? Yeah.
And put your bottle stamps with these. You know that particular fairy story with the poison bottle, drink me and eat me and all of that. Oh, we've got that coming up.
Some of these as well, you'll have like 3, so you can do decoupage.
Oh, these are gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Oh, look
That's a beautiful one, actually. You've got some lovely decoupage pictures as well.
Look at those.
We'll have a look at the samples in a bit.
Just gorgeous?
Oh, I love them.
Oh, look.
Absolutely
that reminds me of a particular fairy tale. Princess and the Frog and all of that. These are gorgeous. Oh, look at her.
I mean, these would be wonderful on your greeting cards, on your scrapbooks, your journals.
Rice paper.
Rice papers.
Put them on your candles and things.
Oh, absolutely.
These, oh, look at that. If you printed that on acetate, on your printables, and popped it in a picture frame and put lights behind it, would look
just so simple,
gorgeous.
wouldn't it? Yeah, the lights would be wonderful.
Oh, we've got...
And on bottles as well.
Bottles. Oh, back to the unicorns. These are absolutely... Oh, I
love the frog.
I do like him. These are just stunning pieces of artwork. Now, for me, I'm just going to put that piece down. If you've got coasters, again, printing it on rice paper, super simple make.
It really is, yeah.
Cut that out, add it to on top of your coaster, and then use your Aquastone, Cadence Aquastone varnish on top. These are going to look absolutely stunning. But also, using them as your card toppers. So if you've got your circle dies, cut it out that you've got a little bit of an edge, mat and layer it, really quick and easy, simple cards, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Absolutely gorgeous artwork. Back to the mush. Do you know, they look like they've got lights on.
Exactly, I mean, they do, the pictures, and they're just so vibrant.
Isn't that amazing?
They're real
that
high
the lights
definition.
Look like they're lit.
When you're printing them at home, just pop your settings to best or high quality, and you know you'll get a really good picture.
Imagine making cabochons and things out of these.
Oh yeah, they look lovely.
Look at that crown. These, do you know? Every time you bring us your artwork, it really is stunningly
I spend so long, you know, searching and finding just the right artists, and they're brilliant.
Do you know, weddings? Isn't that gorgeous? Anniversaries, weddings.
That one is one of our ladies have put that on a canvas, and it's just really pretty.
It is very pretty.
Really pretty piece.
Absolutely good. Oh, I like that. I'll live there. Are you going next door, Sophie? Yeah. Oh, there. Are you more of a bookworm? Yeah. You can have that one. I'll live in the tree. Look, so all of that can come to you for $6.99 as your download. So that one is Shop Fairy.
You've got 50 pages there, which has probably got about 400 images.
That's 400 images. So that's our first one. Now we're going to go on to...
This is Fairy Tale Storybook.
Fairy Tale Storybook, which is Shop Tale. Look at this.
These are gorgeous.
These are already your pictures. Now, come in close because... You've already got the faux on the edges as if they're being torn pages. Yeah.
And all you need to do is use your scissors with the rippled blades and make it look even. Yeah, absolutely.
And then here you've got it like it's fastened. It's already got all that aged printing on there. Let me see if I can do it this way. Look at all these. These are gorgeous. So
Oh,
if
they
you
are.
love doing your journaling, to print these out and print them double-sided, how gorgeous. You are already making memory books, journal books. Maybe you've been on that special holiday to that particular magical world and you're going to do this before you go. Take it with you and write down memories of what happened on those days.
And they'd also make great inlays for your greeting cards. You can open it up and it looks like you're opening up a book. Or you could even make a gift that looks like a book, like this one. This is actually just cardboard.
Look at that.
This is simple cardboard that we've put paper on, made it look like it's leather. And then we have put some very old vintage paper that we've kind of, you know, done like a brown wash on. And then we've just put some lovely metal corners on there. And then you've got the pages.
That is gorgeous.
And it's just like a little book.
Absolutely
There's
stunning.
lots and lots of pages in here. And we've just added some gems. And I mean, what a lovely gift for a little girl.
That is really lovely, especially if you've got if you do it as if that's the theme of a bedroom or something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So all of these, a little bit of merry and bright there. So you've got it seasonal. Oh, I like the dragons.
There's almost a few pages there that have got a Christmas feel to them.
Oh, look, just a minute. Just found. Hold on, everybody. I've got to go back one. I bet I can't find it now.
That one? There we are.
Oh, look. Do you know, absolutely, stunningly beautiful artwork.
Love these.
Oh, I want to go there.
I know. You just look at them and you lose yourself in imagination, don't you?
Absolutely, I want to go. Oh, and
You've got some
even
templates
got
in
the
there.
tags and templates to make pockets.
Absolutely.
So
These
that
are lovely.
one is Shop Tail. Again, $6.99. You've got a £6 saving. Now we're going to move on to the next one.
That's fairy tale backing.
So this is backing, shop backing.
This is perfect. If you're going to get the other fairy tale downloads, this is a staple. You've got to get this one with it because they just match everything. This is your basis. This is where you start from. This is where you add to and layer up.
This is like your backing papers.
Yeah,
super
you've got some secret garden,
making.
almost like secret garden.
Look.
I mean, you can use your stamping, you can use your butterflies, you can, you can use your moulds, and you can just add to these backing papers because they are truly stunning.
How easy is it? Because you've got a page like that, then to get your first one with your elements on, cut out your princesses and things and just pop them within the scene.
Yeah.
Really super simple crafting, but really impactful.
Yes.
Because of the imagery that Emma is bringing to us. Oh, lovely. Absolutely gorgeous.
They are beautiful.
So we love those. So that one is shop backing. Then finally,
Can I just show you a few of the samples for the backing?
Yes, please.
So we've got some really beautiful. So again, these are our fairy tale moulds, but they just go really well. Little butterfly moulds. The butterflies are coming on the next show at 1 o'clock today.
Hey!
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that one because we're back at 1 o'clock and there's lots on there, ladies and gentlemen. It is crammed full of lots of specials.
I mean, you've got little gifts that you can make with, this is just the MDF that you can buy and you can put the papers on it. You can also use your decoupage.
Oh, look at that.
That's with your character papers.
Isn't that beautiful?
And this is a nice one as well.
You can be making all of, and because it's a download, are your downloads the same where they're instant? When you actually get the order, do they get it as an email form with the link in it?
Yeah, so Highlight Crafts will send the email and you'll get it immediately. You can download it immediately.
Working with this today.
Yeah.
Right away, all of this is brilliant. So 4 times $6.99 is
got that one.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28, 27.96. Am I right?
That sounds about right to me.
$27.96 for all 4 downloads that you can now be working with instantly later this afternoon, making these beautiful projects.
And this is beautiful as well. It's like a kind of layered decoupage. It's like a little drawer and
a writing desk.
Yeah, it's cute, isn't it? You've got a little drawer in here that you can just open up, and it's just all been made out of cardboard, but it's wonderful.
Do you know what?
So it's all layered up.
I've just had an idea. Mother's Day, I was given some chocolate boxes.
Ah.
If you glue the lid down,
that's a great idea,
and cut the front off, the drawer will slide out of your chocolate
That's
box.
an excellent
that's got
idea.
Your chocolates in. So you've already got part of this made, and then cover it with all your papers. Nobody's going to know that that's a chocolate box,
no, absolutely
or that
not.
you've cheated a little bit. How cool's that? Might have to do a bit of recycling. Does anybody want to volunteer to help me eat the chocolates? I know, you've all commented. I know, the Continental and a bit of dairy milk.
Ooh.
So just tell me which one it might be and I'll get them to you, because I'm supposed to be on a diet. So I need help getting rid. So, bless. So this one is our bees.
Oh, the vintage bees. Always a popular subject because we all love bees. And these are absolutely stunning.
They are.
These are great to decoupage on your kitchen utensils. And
these are yummy, absolutely yummy. Now, you can see that Emma has put these onto paper.
Yes,
onto
this is a 160 GSM.
However, you've got all of those printables at home that you
Yeah.
keep buying. I know you do, because we keep sending them out the warehouse, okay? So your printable acetate, your printable rice paper, your printable vellum and everything else that we send to you. Your fabulous premium pure print would look incredible on this. Now, what was the setting you was telling us about to put
Just
it onto?
when you print, just go onto your settings, your printer settings, and click on best or high for your best quality.
Look at this.
These are great for fussy cutting. You've got the outline there.
They're easy. They're really easy. Again, you've got the jars. And look at the detail on those jars, okay? So maybe you do your scrapbooking or your journaling, etc. These are going to be fantastic.
They really would.
Print them on sticker sheets or
on honey jars. If you make your own honey.
Yes.
You can just pop the. I'll show you those in a bit.
So if you want to make ephemera, you can absolutely make ephemera out of all.
Yeah.
Oh, these are beautiful. Look at the bees on the flowers.
Oh, I just love bees.
I've just had an idea. I keep doing this. You know the new Santora, what we got?
Sospeso trasparente.
Same again. Sospeso trasparente. You know you can print it onto rice paper. You print these onto rice paper, stick it with the special glue onto that clear Trasparento doodad, cut it out, heat it with your heat tool and add shape to these. Would look
lovely.
incredible.
That sounds wonderful.
Absolutely. I'll show you some of the samples
Yeah,
so you
that'd
know
be
what I'm
nice,
talking
yeah.
about. Look, there's your busy bees. This, again, is got... they've all got different houses. Which one are you living in, Sophie? I'm in that one.
I like the bottom right.
Bottom right, with the honey pots and things. You've got a veranda.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Look. Look at these. Yeah, your artwork is just spectacular. Absolutely. Look at that. Nothing else needs to be done to that. That is just, you're just going to print it and actually put it into a frame.
I mean,
These
again,
are
I love using them
beautiful.
as inlays for your greeting cards as well. I just think you open a card and you see that, it just looks really striking.
Beautiful vellum. Print this on your
Yeah.
beautiful
Vellum would be
and
great.
it would look gorgeous. Print it onto your parchment and put white work behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that look gorgeous? On the
really
on the
would.
wings of the bees. So printing it and putting it onto vellum and doing white work behind the bees' wings would look amazing. So that is today's. Can we make and sell?
You
please?
certainly can, absolutely.
Yes,
You can make and sell whatever you
absolutely.
make with Emlems moulds. We've got some lovely samples here, just to show you with what's been made
like
with the.
that. Do you know what? Do you know? I'm sorry, but what a difference it is that you can do it double-sided and it's finished off.
Yeah.
Now, whether you can now make a whole tag booklet of all of this, cut them all out, mount them onto a board, or put them onto
you
a
can get
bit
so
of
many
cardstock.
MDF
Look, you've got a
things
little
as well.
pocket. All of these. Look at these.
They're just
Use your
beautiful.
gilts. Look at the shake and gilt on this. How gorgeous is this? Again, all our bees. Oh, look at that. That's what I was meaning earlier. If you're going to do a journal page, if you make these your stickers, print it on your sticker printables and cut them out, you can then build up and make your journal pages if you want to do.
A nice little cookery book or something to put your recipes in.
Look, aren't these? And all that has happened there is a little bit of inking,
Yeah.
just to tone it down and make it look a little bit more vintage. Again, I like it when you do it very simple, a little bit of gilding on the edge of that, really quick, easy cards, and these are gorgeous.
Some jars again, just some simple decoupage.
Look at that. So again, aren't they stunning? So I love that they've done the drippy gold.
Yeah, that looks great, doesn't it?
It does look great. Absolutely stunning.
Just you can decoupage your boxes.
I'm going to say it. I'm going to ask. Are we getting these?
You are.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay. So if you're already putting this bees download into your
and that
baskets,
one, you'll be getting that one as well.
These are coming. The moulds.
These will be coming next month on Highlight Crafts.
So look at what you. Oh, I adore these. These are beautiful. I love him.
Yeah.
He's got lace on him. Hang on a
you'll be
minute.
getting all your fairy tale moulds next month and all your bee moulds.
This as a brooch. If you did it in the clear resin and highlight, that is gorgeous. So look at your papers and then look at what you're going to be creating, because they're going to be bringing us these beautiful moulds. So when you've got papers like this, you've got all your different printables, you can put them on across the board, even when you've got your fabric, because there are some fabrics you can put through your printers as well, aren't there?
There is,
yes. So you can be doing a plique, etc. with them. Can you imagine all those little bees as a plique onto a little girl's dress? Fantastic.
This was that card I meant to show you, where I've just used the aged paper and brown washed it, and then used the inlays. I've used 2 inlays, so it's like a little book.
So this is going back to the fairy tales. But look at that. When you open that, it's a beautiful card and I love it. But that finishing touch when somebody opens it
and you see, and
there's something inside. Isn't
it's almost like a gift in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of those that they're going to keep.
And you'll be getting the stickers next month as well that you see on the front.
You're bringing us all these new... Look at that.
And the stickers aren't even on our website yet. So,
we're getting something else.
So you will be getting quite a new... You'll be getting quite a few new products there.
That's brilliant. So you've got a little few teasers that are coming up in the next few weeks with our Emlem launches.
Did I show you those?
Look at.
Can you see those from here? They're lovely, aren't they?
Aren't they? The unicorn on the end. I'm going to say that that's a mould that's coming.
And the frame. And the wings.
And the wings. Look.
And
all of this. So if you're getting your fairy backgrounds, etc., this is what you're going to be able to be making. So get your downloads today. So you've already prepped and primed. So when the moulds arrive, you can hit the ground running.
That's a lovely
Again, look at that. Once you've got the download, you are going to be able to be creating things like this. So all of those are $6.99. Again, you've got a fabulous saving. And remember, when it's a digital download, it's instant. So as soon as you check out, you will get an email with that download code on it, and you'll download it straight away.
That's absolutely right, yeah.
And I know a lot of you, I'm already falling in love with a lot of what's happening there. Now, we have got you a couple of extras on here, haven't we?
So, yeah, if you saw the last show, you saw our Alice in Wonderland range. So on the VIP shopping site, you'll be able to see the papers that you can buy, the hard copies, and all the moulds, all the Alice in Wonderland moulds that we did. So pop them into your basket as well. But now we've got all those papers on download for you, because I know a lot of you are asking for them on download.
So this one
is the ephemera.
So this is Shop Ephemera. It's your Wonderland Ephemera Papers download, and again $6.99. So all of this is now all your eat me, drink me, etc. They're lovely. I would be cutting these out and putting your glossy things on them and making them look like they're enamelled.
Yeah, so if you can I just quickly show you that on the grannies, I've actually put the stickers over them, so it actually makes them look like they've got glass on them. It's a really good technique, and it also preserves your paper.
Yes.
So it doesn't crinkle or. It's
so
just
that
really
one,
good
this
technique.
one again is Shop Ephemera. So I'm going to flick through these. There she is in the jars. Remember, this is your Alice. I adore these. Absolutely adore these. Let me just...
And of course, having them on your download, you can print them on your acetate, your rice paper. I know the rice papers are very popular.
Look at this. Oh, you've got your cards. And this is your original artwork, isn't it? This
That's
is your
right.
original Alice out of the book.
Absolutely.
So you've got your little tickets.
So you've got, it's in the public domain. So, you know, there's no copyright on this, and you're able to make and sell anything that you use with these papers and the moulds.
So look at these. Aren't these just adorable? I like this. So you've even got your tickets, or your tags with your score lines and everything for you to do, and a little snippet out of the original book. Again, absolutely beautiful. Remember, this one is Shop Ephemera, $6.99. And you've got your tickets. I like these. These are your tickets as well. Then, again, going into some book pages for you to be able to create with. So there's, you've got your rabbit and a few more tickets. So that one is your Shop Ephemera pack, $6.99. Now we're going to move on to
Alice in Wonderland backing.
So this is your backing papers.
So this is one that I always say, always get the backing.
Yes.
Because that's your base plate. That's, you know, where you can build on and layer.
So shop backing for this.
Shopland.
Oh, Shopland. Shopland, again, $6.99. I love these. And it doesn't really matter. I don't even think all of this has got to necessarily be Alice-themed backing papers.
No, not at all. I mean, you've got your casino parties. You've got, you know, there's so many different ideas.
Maybe somebody's into James Bond.
Oh, absolutely. That's a good idea.
Look. Just look at her. Do you know, isn't she? I know she's supposed to be the nasty queen, but aren't they beautiful?
She is beautiful, though.
She is beautiful.
I know in the original, she was very ugly, but in some of these original designs, she really is beautiful.
Look at these.
I mean, if you have a look at the mould on the live shopping website of the Queen, she's stunning, isn't she?
Yeah. So, can I ask, how many sheets will you get with the backing?
This is 50 sheets.
So you've got 50 on this one, and for the first one, the
30.
ephemera, you've got 30 with the ephemera, 50 with the backing. Now we're going to go on to
my favourite, which is the storybook, Alice.
So this is your storybook, Alice. Download. So this is Shop Story, and again, just look how amazing this artwork is. $6.99 again.
So don't forget, you can get the hard copies on the website on live shopping. But this is the download, which obviously once you've got it, you can use it as many times as you like.
Look at that out the original book. Isn't that just amazing? All of these. And that is how that, because I've got the book, that's how that page is with the words that do that. That's
really
exactly
lovely.
how it is.
So, you can just put them in a frame.
Absolutely.
Because you know, putting pages from books in frames is very popular.
It is very, yeah, it is. Look at these. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So this one is Shop... Story, that's it. Story. Oh, look.
My favourite image, that one. I always put the Mad Hatter at the table.
Look, there's the cat in the background. Oh, I like these with the globes and things on there. Absolutely beautiful.
That's made from the storybook. This is just decoupaged all the way around with some gilding wax.
Now, these boxes are very readily available practically anywhere and everywhere,
exactly,
aren't
they really are.
So
this
whether
is a tea box, so it's very cute.
So that could be a beautiful gift. Decoupage your pieces on there if you want to, and then give it as a set. Candles.
Candles. I mean, they just look so vintage. And then just popping your pictures, you know, inside them as well. I mean, they are gorgeous. These are just wooden blanks that I've decoupaged.
And I love the fact that you've got the four sides. Yeah. So depending on, you can just rotate
and they all follow on
and have a look at another picture.
So she's just going to go into the door with the, and it just carries on. It's like a little story.
How amazing is that? Love these. All $6.99. Now remember, they are downloads. So once you actually purchase them, they are there for you. Okay. We've got a couple of comments before I go to the last two of the Alice. So what set does the open book with wings come from?
Open book with wings. What were we looking at? The open book with wings. Oh, this one. These are, they're not wings, they're actual pages. And that comes from the fairy tale characters.
So you need to pop that one for that download. You are wanting, so that one is Shop Fairy for that download. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Then, this is nice. Good morning, Alison. Thank you for your message, Joanne. So, so I hope that's answered your message. I hope that is the sample that we've shown you, which is the right one, okay? My granddaughter is the first set of twins, and when she was born, her sister was baby. Hold on. Baby A. And her sister was baby B. They are 26 in a couple of weeks. Bethany has always been called B. I have bought the download and hopefully the moulds will be available for her birthday.
Oh, they will.
How lovely is that? Oh, how sweet. I've got a goddaughter that is also called B. We call her B, and we have a little girl that comes in. Becky's little girl is also called B.
Just keep an eye out on Highlight Crafts and on our Facebook, and as soon as we get the date that we're in next month, I'll post it, so then you'll know when to join us for the moulds.
Yeah, if you let me know, I'll also put it on my pages as well, so you know what's up and coming.
Lovely.
Now this one, again, we're going back to the Alice because we've got 2 more to run through for you, okay? So this one is...
This is the Alice characters, Wonderland characters,
So
sorry.
these are your Wonderland characters. So this one is Shop Wonder. Again, $6.99 instant downloads that you're going to be getting once you check out. So you've got all of these beautiful images. You've got something that is a little bit more teenage or older, down to the more cutesy ones for the younger generation, okay? Got Tweedledee and Tweedledum there. There you have the little look at this. Then you're going for the more teenage ones. Aren't these just beautiful?
And it just speaks to all ages, doesn't it?
It does, exactly. That's what I was just, yeah, absolutely covers lots and lots of ages. And you've got your sentiments in this particular one as well. So if you're wanting the sentiments, this one is Shop Wonder, and that's where you'll find the sentiments. And if you look... Oops. They're actually the handwritten pieces, okay? So they almost look like they've been written with a fountain pen.
Yes, they do.
Okay, which is lovely. Then there we are. There he is. There's the Mad Hatter. And then we're going on to your larger. There's the lovely rabbit. I love the larger images because these are super for your card making.
These are just wonderful because these are all like toppers. And you've got 40 pages here with about 200-300 images, but these are fantastic for your greeting cards, pictures, frames, canvases, journals, scrapbooks.
And then
don't forget the moulds are on the live shopping website.
Yes.
So this just gives you an idea of how wonderful they look with the little moulds that you can get.
So if you're wanting to get the moulds to go with this, these are the pieces that you're needing. So if you drop onto the live shopping, onto the, what are we called? No, brand shop. Thank you, Lewis. If you go into the brand shop, this is where you're going to be able to find these. So if you missed out on the Alice moulds previously, Emma's now brought us all these fabulous downloads. And when you're checking out, pop onto the brand shop, and you can still get these incredible moulds to go with your download artwork, okay? Now we've got one more download to go through. And this one, again, it's staying with your Alice theme, isn't it? It is Alice, isn't it?
This is the Dark Wonderland
so this
collection.
is your dark one.
Which is, it's very popular, the Dark Alice.
It is very popular. Because, again, you know, a lot of our older children, you know, the teenagers onwards, this is for, again, they like something that's not quite so whimsical, but has got that feel.
Yeah.
Because they like the scary stuff, don't they? You know, and all of this, again, absolutely beautiful artwork. Aren't these just gorgeous? Also, you've got your frames, so just fussy cut around the frame, and then you've got your image that slides inside that frame as well. So again, print them on your different printables. There's your stamp. I love a stamp. Who else loves a stamp like that to go on to your pieces? Here we have, again, all of your sentiments going into the Mad Hatter, and then we've got the larger A4 pieces that, again, are your jumping off point when you're making your whether it be your canvases, etc. Those are the ones to go for. So that is now all of the downloads.
Just a couple of examples from the Dark Alice.
So these are your Dark Alice, okay? Look at this. So when you actually get this download and you're working with it, this is, I just love that. Isn't the imagery just beautiful? Very, very different. Very different. And again, if you're liking the moulds that are on here, go on to the brand shop for Emlems when you're checking out.
There's some pictures from the characters. They are.
Aren't they stunning?
They're beautiful, aren't they?
So really simple makes you. This is
yeah,
all
they really
so
are.
achievable.
It really is.
For you all at home. When you've got a download, it's there for you all the time. It's not like a paper pack where you dip in and out of it, okay, and you only go, okay, I can't use that anymore because I've run out, or I can only have it on that paper because that's what I bought it on. With a download, it frees up all of your creativity, because you can print it on so many different printables and also fabrics and things that then opens up that window of opportunity of your creativity,
it really does,
doesn't
absolutely.
it? Does make a difference. Now, we are going to go back over to the stamps because I know these are beautiful and I know this is what we've been waiting for. But all those downloads, remember, when you check out, you get an email with the link and it's instant crafting, okay? So
just a reminder, the stamps are... We've only got a limited quantity. So if you've got them in your baskets, I strongly advise you to check out within the hour.
Yes.
Because customers can go onto the live shopping and purchase them immediately, the live shopping website, and they can take that out of your basket.
Yes.
So if you want these stamps with the limited quantity we've got, make sure you check out quickly. Because,
like I say, it's just that we've got no control over that. That is just how it's set up. So just because it's in your basket, it's not actually safe until you check out. Because, like we've said, if there are others of you shopping on the website, you don't know how many people are on this stream. So they'll be putting things in their basket, and as soon as they check out, it may take it from yours.
Yeah.
So check out as soon as you can. What are we using?
So I'm just using some black ink. I just want to show you, because obviously you can see all the samples have been coloured in. So I'm just going to show you what they look like with just the black ink, and they look just as great, because some people don't like all the colour.
No.
So I've put several on one acrylic block because I just find it gets me to get them done quicker.
So these are from, I'm going to say these are from the bottle.
These are from the potion bottles.
Potion. So shop potion for this.
So that one's not come out. That's the problem with when you do put more on, because sometimes they don't always.
It's a bit lower and it's
yeah,
misty.
Exactly.
So for this one,
so
shop
it just shows
potion,
you
£8.49 everybody, £4.50 saving you're getting for this. In fact, let me just get the stamps. Whoops. That's.
So always just pop them back onto your acetate, because it just keeps them clean. And you'll know when you receive them, you'll get the 2 sheets. Always keep one on top of the other, because it just keeps them clean.
And it's nice for keeping them stored like that
exactly,
as well, isn't it?
Yeah. And so if you ever find that they're bent, all you need to do is that, and they just retain their shape really easily. So
in here, remember, really cleverly done. So in the middle, which I think is brilliant. So you've used all the space available to yourself here, haven't you, Emma? So you've got the bottle, but these in the middle actually peel out. So then you've got the opportunity of putting them on any of the bottles, and also plus using them as sentiments as well, which is amazing. And then you've got the labels as well. So maybe you're stamping a label onto your bottle. So to mix and match and swap all of these out really makes that versatile. So they don't have to be poison bottles. These can be for anything. These can be for your florals and your flowers. 25% of the potion has already gone, okay? 25% is already in your baskets and allocated. So please be quick with your checking out, because I can see Ravens at 40%, okay?
So if you've got them in your basket, just check out as soon as possible, because they can be taken out of your basket by somebody else.
Yep.
And then we don't want you to be disappointed.
Oh, I love these.
So these are the Quirky Girls, one of my favourites. And I'm going to do some embossing glue, and then we're going to do some embossing with some gold.
Look at her. That's what my hair looks like in the morning when I get out of bed.
Yeah, mine does as well.
That's kind of like what mine looks like until I get it all scooped up and put back in. Yeah, my dogs wake up in the morning, they go, "Ooh, who are you? What happened, Mum?" It looks like you put your fingers in a socket.
Right, so we're just going to This one here, I like to give it a good...
So remember, when you've got your stamps, they again are brilliant. So when you've got your different mediums of stamping, maybe you've got the stamps or the ink that is for fabric. Stamp them onto fabric and use your fabric pens to then colour them in.
That would look fantastic.
Wouldn't it? And then use your embossing powders. Even if you don't want to do a colour and you stamp them in a colour, black or something like that, and then you make it glossy and shiny to fix it.
Yeah.
That is actually a super tip for you. Maybe you've only got a particular set of inks, because obviously when you're stamping, when you're working with your alcohol pens, you use a water-based ink to stamp with. When it's the other way on and you've got water-based inks, you have to stamp with a pigment ink, like a more, like a StazOn or something, so it doesn't run. Because if you use a water-based stamp ink and a water-based pen, they bleed. So you have to use the opposites. Now, if you've only got one of them, a really good tip is when you've stamped it, heat emboss it. Even if you're only using clear heat embossing, because then it won't bleed. And you can colour it to your heart's content, which is fantastic because it creates a barrier.
Okay,
Let's have a look at her. Oh.
So you can see it as it changes, and I love this this effect.
You know, embossing.
So let it warm up a bit. There we go.
The embossing for this is what drew me to stamping.
Oh, I love it. My mum used to do this when she used to make her cards years ago. Bless her, she was brilliant. I just love it. It's like it turns it to metal.
That was when this is the one I used to do card making and everything, and this is what got me into stamping, is actually using your embossing powders. And I remember one Christmas I thought it would be a really good idea to do a little card and all my leaves round to make a wreath, and I glossed every leaf for everyone. Took me forever, but I loved it.
It's just it's wonderful, isn't it? So that's one that I've embossed and coloured in.
Isn't she just... Now, I know you've all got characters like this in your life. Absolutely you have. These may be, little... Or maybe you're a school teacher and you've got somebody like this.
Well, exactly. I mean, even if it doesn't look like one of the children, kids are crazy.
Yeah, of course.
And this just, shows, that all kids are crazy. Your teenagers, your little children... And that's why I think it would appeal to any child.
Yeah, these are
but
stunning.
just fussy cutting these
are really easy.
Really super easy.
Simple shapes.
So we've got, we just fussy cut it. We can make a topper for a card. We can just pop her in the middle, or we can pop that one in the middle because she's got purple on.
Look at her.
And then, and it would just...
She's lovely.
And then,
I love her. Right, we've only got a few minutes left, but I do want to show you.
I'll quickly grab that one. That's the fairy mushroom. That I was going to do a card, but I think we're running out of time.
We are running out of time.
You can colour it in, or you can leave it black and white. But it's just, they're absolutely beautiful.
They
and
are
the grannies, the little grannies, I love the grannies.
I love the grannies. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, there
it
is. Yeah. So I was just going to put, the Happy Enchanted Birthday on there.
Keeping it really simple.
Just really simple, yeah.
Beautiful. So remember, everybody, be checking out your baskets. I'm just going to do one very quick run down the counter, so you just to remind you of all the shop codes for the stamps. Okay, so Shop Mushroom gets you the beautiful mushroom fairy. That's the one that Emma has just shown you in that simple stamp, just a black, mounted on your card, $8.49. Then we've got the grannies, which are just super fun. Really, really fun characters. Shop Granny, $8.49. Then we've got the bookmarks. Now, I think these are going to be fantastic. Even if you print them onto your washi paper and use them as one after another and turn them into a washi reel.
That would be fantastic.
Would look lovely. So Shop Book. Shop Raven has been fabulously popular. You've all loved this one, £8.49. There's your wolves. Next, Shop Wolves. Again, everything is £8.49. These are your dolls, which are super cute. So your Gothic dolls, $8.49 again. And they would look really good as your characters to join in with your dark
They really
your
would.
Dark Alice.
Yeah.
Shop Enchant gets you them. Oh, look at these cute little fairies. They're sat in their teacups. Aren't they just adorable? Then we're going to go on our potion bottles. These again have been super popular. Shop Potion, £8.49. Then we're going to go on to those cute little quirky girls that Emma's just stamped out. Again, really lovely. Shop Quirky, again, £8.49. Then we've got our Wizards. Shop Wizards get you this collection. And remember, all of the stamps on here are new launches today, never seen before. You've got your shop leaves and your shop acorn, which are your stencils to create your backgrounds. Remember the downloads that we showed you, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us yet again for another incredible VIP Highlight Live shopping. And remember, come back in a couple of hours and we'll do it all again, but with moulds.
Oh yes, please, 1 o'clock. It's going to be brilliant.
See you later. Bye.